Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the mind of an Antares moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And look, man, sometimes I don't think people really genuinely understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's nothing out here more powerful than you. You have to understand that. You have to know that, right? But a lot of times that get diluted. Like, people don't know how to find sources, so they have to go to the original. They have to go to something that's way before them or precede them. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Look, fuck the old civilizations and the way they seen things. And if you want to go back to the whole first civilization, I think the first civilization is well, I guess religious concept and religious energy is shamanism. And fuck shamanism. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably think, oh, what the fuck? That's the first religion. That's the first concept. Listen, man, look, I was here before all that shit. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? You wanna know what shamanism is? Look, you got people who like got years of their life tied into shamanism just on the strength of it being the first ever some spiritual inclination. You know what I'm saying? You want to know, do you really want to know what shamanism is? This is what shamanism is. Shamanism is earth worship. Now look, listen, it's nothing wrong with anything. You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what this shit from. See, the difference between me and everything else is I don't oppose nothing on you. I either put you in the dark or shed light on what's actually perceived from in front of you already. All I'm doing is deciphering the light of this realm of reality and this illusion that's coming from this sun and orchestrated by all the sextiles and things of that nature from the rest of the planetary alignments and how you receive the energy. All I'm doing is telling you all I'm doing is clearing everything and going to the most singular point of all the illusions. That's all. So I'm not preaching to you. I'm not opposing nothing to you. I'm not telling you what you should or what you shouldn't do. Only thing I'm telling you is some fucking truth, some truth knowledge. And whether you choose to accept it or not is up to you. So anytime I could be in a debate or be argued with, it has to be from someone opposing something onto me. And anytime someone is opposing something, they have an agenda. And an agenda is tied to ego and a bunch of other shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's down to a whole nother level. But I would never lose an argument or a debate if I was to ever get in one. But for the most part, shamanism, it ain't nothing but earth worship. Now, any religion or any spiritual energy or nature that put a lot of energy into crystals, things of the earth, dive that much into nature and things of that nature, aka nature. That's earth worship. You know what I'm saying? That's earth worship. Same way that people who worship a lot of love and a lot of light, and they use their love for manipulative moments and things of that nature, and to cast stones, but they still love beauty, so the lie may look more beautiful than the truth. These are people who worship Venus. You know what I'm saying? The most dominant light in the sky a lot of times is the most dominant religions. So the most religions worship the sun. You see what I'm saying? You got a lot of religions that worship the moon. You know what I'm saying? Shamanism is just so happens to worship earth. They just so happens to be the ones who recognize the earth that they're on. And this is the earth quality. Like, for you to have a physical vessel is because you're on earth. Earth are planets that starseeds get planted on. So earth was a one that had resources on there that was able to be utilized as things that could be brought to physicality and to be brought into density. You know what I'm saying? And the actual particles and minerals and the things and the elements and stuff that's on earth that beings, as far as spirits coming here to experience, that these are good things to experience. So you should be happy to be on earth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that your spirit and soul can utilize in order to manifest with your inner world, which is your spirit and soul. There's a lot of gadgets and minerals and stuff that's here on earth that you can utilize in order to see your inside externally. Your magic. Use your magic, and you can use the tools that's here on earth and the stuff that your vessel is made out of and shit like that in order to see that externally and experience it externally. You see what I'm saying? So when we want to talk about shamanism, now it's just earth worship. And they got a bunch of different names and realms of illusions and realms of realities put upon it. Now, as Archangel Uriel coming into all experiences and just experiencing, I'm just going to give you my input on it. My input on this is you shouldn't put your energy, too much of your own source energy, into anything and call anything of your own. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not a part of this realm. You're not a part of... Listen, anything like a planet, the only thing that's actually from a planet is the things that's grown out of it. So your vessel is from this planet. The trees, the grass, things that's grown out of this is from this planet. But you are a starseed. You're not from this planet. You're just a conscious being that utilize the minerals out of this and want to experience and use your magic to experience this realm of reality, using these portals and these minerals and these things that's here on earth that's able to use. This is why you can be physical here. You can't be physical on fucking Venus. You can't do this shit on fucking Jupiter. The only thing you can do on Jupiter is get wisdom and knowledge. The only thing you can do on Venus is get love and appreciation. But on Earth, you could grow. You could deal with nature and stuff like that, and deal with nurturing and things of that nature, and being in a womb and things of that nature. You could do that on Earth. You see what I'm saying? You can see that happen externally on Earth, because Earth is dealing with physical and stuff like that, and it's sharing a lot of energies that Saturn is sharing. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that on Mercury. The only thing you can do is think and analyze on Mercury. You know what I'm saying? Your physical body will burn on the sun. Only thing you can do is act and do actions and shit, and use the light for actions from the sun. So you just got every religion. Each religion may put more energy into certain planets, and it'd be certain planet worship. Since shaman is one of the first religions, people look at this as it's something more than what it is, or this, that, and third. But really, this is this earth. And look, is my input on it. I don't recommend anybody to put too much of their energy into anything. Because look, if you put too much of your energy, if you put too much of your own inside source energy into crystals and into animals and into grass and things of that nature, then what you're basically saying is you're earth worshipping, and you're actually wanting to keep coming back here as these things. So the more you pay attention and put your energy into chakra healing and doing this, that, and third, and you're doing 24/7 of shaman work, right? Guess what's going to happen when you transform, right? Your energy is vibrating at those crystal vibrations, right? And you're going to vibrate here as a motherfucking crystal. You're going to vibrate as a motherfucking earth thing, as a fucking earth solid thing, because it's all your energy going to. So I wouldn't recommend anybody to put all their energy into shamanism. Just put the things. Shamanism is earth worship. So everything is lies and illusions. The L word, and light is love. So it keep warmth. It got warmth in it, but it's a lie in all truth, right? But there's truth in everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a lie, but there's truth in everything. So what you can do is you take the truth out of it. So what the shamans have learned by putting all their energy into nature and crystals and things of that nature, the information that they have learned from that, yeah, you can extract that, but don't put all your energy into those procedures. Just know the energy and knowledge that they got from the nature out of it, and go ahead and create your own manifestations and magic and sigils around your own mechanisms and things of that nature. That's just like meditation and things of that nature. You meditate how you meditate. You can't meditate how somebody else meditate. So if you try to find yourself finding different yoga stances and things of that nature, and finding different ways because you want to learn how to meditate, and then you find yourself meditating and feeling uncomfortable, you're unaligned. You know why? Because you're not meditating the way you're naturally supposed to meditate. Some people need music to meditate. Some people need drugs to meditate. I'm not saying go get these things, but what I'm saying is there's different mechanisms that make your body more and your soul and spirit more comfortable and acceptable to understanding the energy of meditation than someone else's. But the only way of finding that is going within and going in that world and traveling and finding people in that inner world that's within you, and to get the real information how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So you can get closer to the source of how you do it. So you can get access to it. You know, and you don't need to get reminded and go search in and type in 1,000 different people names on the internet to try to re-figure out how the fuck you went there in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So, fuck shamanism, but like you could take, I mean, when I say fuck things, I don't mean just fuck it and disregard it. That's just my Aries nature's coming out sometimes. But for the most part, listen, don't put too much of your energy and don't pay attention to too much of anything. Now, these shamans, they put a lot of energy into these crystals and shit like that. So, I mean, hey, kudos to you if you want to come back as a motherfucking crystal and won't be able to move. And the only way you'll be able to shine your energy and light on something if someone pick your motherfucking crystal up from some ocean or some beach and somewhere and choose to cherish it. Depending on how high you was vibrating and how much energy you put in that crystal, you may just be a crystal that land in the hands of a good ass guru or something like that, that's able to bring your ass back to physicality. But hopefully when you come back to physicality, your ass learn from your mistakes and learn how to spread your religion out a little bit more, motherfucker. Because I'm the Archangel Uriel and I'm here to help you too. So if you, I don't give a fuck what you is. If you a shaman, guru, whatever, think you could be fucking 75 years old, think you know everything in the motherfucking world. I'm in my motherfucking 20s and I'm the Archangel Uriel. And I guarantee you, if me and you have a conversation, I will show and prove this. You see what I'm saying? Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. And we all can learn from each other. I'm not just saying I know every goddamn thing, but what I'm saying is we need to exchange some goddamn energies and some information if you high frequency and vibration. And if you high frequency and vibration and your light cover a good amount of people, then I guess we goddamn need to be face to face. I don't give a fuck if you in India, if you in motherfucking the farthest cracks of the motherfucking America where you take one step, you may just fall off in space. I don't give a fuck where you at. That's where the fuck we need to meet up and we need to goddamn communicate. Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. Goddamn air.